Welcome back to Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror. This is part 22, we're in Ketch's Landing. We're here after some stone, either the Jaguar stone or some other stone. I don't quite recall which stone we're after, but it's one of these. There's 3 in total. Nico's gone to England in order to find the other stone. So let's have a look around. We can't use that just yet because this guy's like, hey, get off that bastard. So let's go to the end of this pier. Let's have a chat with, I think the guy's name's Rio. Of course we don't know that yet, so his name's just Boy.
The kid looked about 11 or 12. He was fishing with the intense concentration of someone who had all the time in the world.
You want to buy some fish?
Nah, I don't like fish. What's your name?
Rio. It means river. What about you?
George. It means, well, it's just a name.
Alright. Let's ask him about what he knows.
Is it true that Captain Ketch lived around here?
That's right. That's his house up on the hill. It's a museum now.
Yeah? That's exactly what I need. Thanks, kid.
You won't get inside, you know. The old ladies close it down.
What do you know about Captain Ketch?
Just what everybody knows around here. He was a pirate and get himself hung.
Oh, nice. Let's ask about the old ladies.
Who are these old ladies you mentioned?
Miss Frost and Miss Mina Ketch.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. They're going to regret it, you know. The man's a crook.
Will you help me get those plans?
I don't want to go nowhere near that man. He promised to drown me when he found the fish I left in his sleeping bag.
Alright, so Bronson, thanks to Bronson, we can't get into the museum. So we need to have a look at his plans and expose him for the crook that he is in order to get access. But we'll do that later. Let's ask the boy more. Let's ask him about himself.
No school today?
No, sir.
What about your education?
I can fish, sail, and swim. I've been looking after myself since I was 6, and I'm bilingual.
Aren't you a little overqualified for a beach bum?
Well, you know, there's a lot of competition.
Do you know anything about pirate treasure?
Man, that's all stories. There's no such thing as a real pirate treasure.
Do you know anything about a forthcoming eclipse?
No, but that explains why the weather's about to get real bad.
Rio, it's a beautiful day. There's no more than a whisker of cloud in the sky.
Trust me, man, it's going to get real bad.
Alright. So the weather's gonna get shit.
It was a seaworthy little craft, in bad need of a coat of paint, but spotlessly clean and maintained.
Alright, nice little boat. So let's head up to this museum, this house. Ketch's old house. Can we just... yeah, there we go, we're up. Oh, here are the old ladies. Ladder. Alright. Oh, cat.
A cute little putty tat. Actually, no. It was a mangy old flea bag. It was busily torturing a red ball.
Let's have a chat, Mr. Cat.
Hi, Puss. Wanna play? Hey, cat. Watch where you're putting those claws.
Evil cat. What's that?
The flagpole had some sort of technical gadget on the end.
Well, that's obviously of some importance. Shall we just try and go in?
It was an old house.
Let's just try and go in.
It was locked.
Dang nabbit.
The house is closed.
How come?
It is undergoing refurbishment.
Refurbishment? Where are the workmen?
Preparation is half the work, young man. The intention is to prepare the museum for the new century. The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum. It would look nice in neon.
A museum for a pirate? There was a stony silence.
Frederick Ketch was emphatically not a pirate. It's precisely this sort of vile misrepresentation that Mr. Bronson is seeking to rebalance.
Oh? How?
Mr. Bronson has kindly agreed to undertake the museum's refurbishment at a very reasonable price. He understands the importance of a sense of history.
Funny. That's not the impression I got of Bronson at all.
He also understands spherical geometry.
Mina?
Well, he does.
Listen, ma'am, I came a long way to visit this place.
Let me make an exception in your case. Everyone will want to get in.
Pardon me, but I didn't exactly have to fight my way through the crowds.
You're the second visitor we've had today.
No, I'm sorry, but it's impossible.
Dang nabbit. Let's have a chat with the ladies at least.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stobart. Would you care for tea?
No, thank you, ma'am. I don't like tea.
Oh yeah, I don't like your cat either.
Is that your cat?
Yes, it is.
That's Ruddle.
Do you like cats, Mr. Stobart?
Why not?
You bet. Especially spit roast.
I'm allergic to cats myself, so I think they're bastards and they're cocky. They're not like dogs. Dogs are loyal little companions. And they're nice. Cats, they're too cocky. You can't stroke them without them going for you, so fuck them.
You're really fond of that cat, aren't you?
He is our companion and our solace.
I thought about catnapping the little monster until they let me in, but it wasn't my style. Maybe there was some other way I could use their affection for the cat to get me into the house.
Yeah, maybe there is.
Can you tell me anything about Captain Ketch?
More than you can tell me about your great-great-great-great-grandfather, no doubt.
You're his descendants?
Certainly. Captain Ketch was born in Dorset, England, in the reign of King Henry VIII. His family were undistinguished farmers, but young Frederick Ketch decided to go to sea.
We have plenty of seamen in our family, Mr. Stobart.
Are you interested in history, Mr. Stobart?
Why not?
Yes, I am.
I did do it in my A-levels. I didn't learn much about Henry VIII though. Henry VII was more my thing. Yeah, no.
You were telling me about Captain Ketch. Do go on.
Oh, yes. He sailed under Hawkins.
Jim Hawkins?
John Hawkins, one of the great traders of the Elizabethan age. In 1568, Frederick Ketch was a young man serving aboard the Jesus, Hawkins' flagship. They sailed from England to Africa and across the wide Atlantic to these islands. Ketch was never to see the shores of England again.
Well, John Hawkins, he basically captured loads of Africans and put them into slavery and stuff, so he's not that good.
How come Ketch never made it home?
Because the Spaniards sank the Jesus in an act of treachery.
You said Hawkins' fleet traded between Africa and the Indies. What was it they were trading?
Black men with no shirts.
You have to understand, Mr. Stobart, that this was the 16th century.
But that doesn't alter the fact that Hawkins and Ketch were slavers and pirates.
Would it surprise you to learn that Hawkins was also a devoutly religious man?
He transported slaves in a ship named after Jesus Christ. In my book, that makes him a hypocrite. What happened to Ketch? Was he killed?
Oh no, he got away and returned to this island, to this very house.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum.
Okay, so we learned more about Ketch. He was definitely a pirate, there's no doubt about that.
Frederick Ketch sounds like he was a pirate to me.
As I have already told you, sir, he was not a pirate.
They hanged him, you know, down there on the beach in front of his family. Didn't bother with the trial, just whipped him out from his breakfast table and hoisted him up in chains.
Well, if he wasn't a pirate, what did they hang him for?
Envy. Pure green-eyed envy. He had been a successful privateer, you see, and had accumulated great wealth.
As rich as a mink in a paddock.
Shut up, Mina.
Yes, Frost.
The small-minded governor and his lackeys wanted his money. trumped up some ridiculous charge about breaking the conditions of his letter of marque, and hanged him like a common thief. The blackguards!
Letter of marque?
The document that permitted him to engage and destroy the enemies of the crown. The difference between a lawful privateer and a pirate. Yoo-hoo! Sorry, Frost.
Well, why didn't Ketch just say, "Take a hike, guys, I've got a pirating license"?
Frederick Ketch was not a pirate.
But he did show them his letter of marque.
But they destroyed it and hanged him anyway.
Alright, I also learned a bit about all that jazz, letter of marque and all that shit. It was basically just to piss off Spain. In short, piss off Spain, steal their gold, blah blah blah. End of story. So we'll chat about Rio in our next part, because I think talking about him opens more dialogue options and stuff like that.